Welcome back to Media Monday, Raven Nation. We are pleased to be with you here in this second semester. I'm Tyler Aragao, back with Franklin Pierce Athletics alongside Trevor Guay here of the men's track and field team. Trevor, it's good to have you here as you know you're coming off a big meet there in Boston for you personally. You ran a time of 49.93 in the 400-meter race. That's kind of your specialty there. Give us a bit of a rundown through that and your preparation leading up to the meet this past weekend.
Well, before break, we had a meet at the same track. For those who don't know, BU is one of the fastest tracks in the nation. So every time an athlete gets to run there, they know they're going to run either their best or close to their best time. So I'd run there before break, and I'd run a pretty good time, a PR for me. But it unfortunately didn't count because it was an unattached meet. So coming to this weekend, I knew I was going to run pretty well. Things didn't pan out as good as I thought they were going to. I was trying to go 49 mid, but ended up with a 49.9. Got kind of boxed in towards the end of the race, but overall it was pretty good.
You still finished 27th at that meet. That's good for 8th there in the NE10s, and you do have NE10s coming up in a few weeks. Kind of run us through that, no pun intended, run us through there that mental preparation that goes into preparing for the championship weekend up ahead.
Well, as a team, it's very important to have that whole team aspect going to a championship. You gotta important to carry on with that team aspect. We had a meet at PSU right. We got back from break, and that meet kind of prepped us for the conference meet. As an individual going to this week, into the championship, I think my plan is to stick to the shorter races and work on my beginning part of the 400 and try to get faster because that's most important so you don't get boxed in. Yeah.
And the events that you partake in, particularly, they aren't very long. The 400 meters probably done in about 50 seconds for you, and we all know how long track meets can be, spanning, across 11 or 12 hours. For you, when you're at the actual meet, how do you keep yourself kind of engaged as you're sort of, meandering around as, you're not doing any events until you probably do the long jump later on?
Well, hydration is probably one of the biggest things, so make sure you have lots of water throughout the day, and for me personally, I just try to keep my mind off of it. I go to the long jump pit or high jump and watch my teammates compete. Kind of like it's a win-win situation. I get to watch my teammates do well. I have to keep my mind off of things and just carry on throughout my day.
So as we said, the NE10s are coming up, but you do have a few more meets kind of sprinkled in over the next few weekends before that. Talk about the overall team preparation going into these meets, as you're not really at the championship weekend just yet, but you're nearing it.
Well, this weekend we have New England's, so for those who qualify, get to run this weekend. So I think this weekend is a pretty big chance for kids to kind of get the atmosphere of championship weekend. It's going to be a ton of good competition there, and yeah.
All right, Trevor, before we let you go, we need you to give us one interesting little tidbit that people would not know about you, Trevor Guay.
Well, for those who don't know, Matt Janik, I work for him. I'm a photographer on I take pictures of the sports teams here, and that's probably my biggest hobbies.
Alrighty. Trevor, thank you for joining us this afternoon, and good luck in the upcoming meets.
Thank you.